Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of commodities. Work our way through the dollar yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it. If you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com. That's where I dive deeper into all these topic sectors, looking for investment opportunities, sharing those opportunities with everybody in the community. I do that during midweek updates, which I'll be releasing one here shortly, and Q&A sessions on the weekend. You get 50% off the first month only on a monthly membership with the special coupon, and you get 4 times the discount on a yearly membership using that coupon. All right, let's dive in. Let's take a look, see what's going on today. Diving into the dollar DXY, I'm still in the camp that we're going higher here, guys. I do not see weakness yet in the dollar. This here is a bottoming pattern through there. So you get the bottoming pattern is much like this one here, which is much like this one here. They're very similar in the way that they look. So we've come down in a falling wedge. We've broken it, did a retest, pulled higher, did another falling wedge, and haven't really made much progress lower. So we're still on support. I think that this pattern down here looks very similar to other bottoming patterns I've seen. And this could be a potential move higher still in the dollar. And what's going to drive that is interest rates. Now, I know Powell has come out and alluded to potentially lowering interest rates in September, but that doesn't mean that you will get lower interest rates in the market. So keep that in mind, and we're watching this. 2-year yield is down 1%. Now this one's going to be mostly correlated to Fed funds. The 2-year is. This very well could drop lower. We are seeing it coming down a little bit. Now, are we going to bottom here, where that circle support line is, kind of like there and there? Or are we going to do kind of a retest where we come back and retest down there before heading higher? I don't know, and that's what we'll watch. But we're slightly lower today on the 2-year. The 10-year, we're down a little bit, but I'm going to be honest, guys. I just don't see. There's not a ton of weakness here. We come up, we consolidate, we break out, do a retest. This wants to go higher. It wants to go up. That like if you were to measure the force on someone about to run, and as they apply force through their foot, this is the foot here. Like that's the force being applied upward to run. That's that force coming through the foot. And that is your support breakout area. And right now it's like, man, are we going to get follow through? You can also see a little bit, we've got a kind of a little downtrend there going on. You see if we can break that line. The 30-year yield's up. It's up 0.4%. And again, we are sitting on top of a structure. When you get on top of a structure, breakout, retest, you want to go up, not down. So when people say, oh, well, they're going to lower interest rates and rates are just going to fall, that's not what I'm seeing here, guys. That's not what I'm seeing in the charts. Specifically, the 10-year and the 30-year, they don't look like they want to just dive lower. They don't look like a topping pattern. Could they get in there and do QE and hold these down and try to push them lower? It's definitely possible. But right now, they look okay. TLT bond prices are holding. We are slightly lower today, but they're holding here, this general area. They're just kind of chopping sideways. Longer term, lower. And if we break, we could do a little up move here before breaking out. If we go lower, I mean, that's bonds making another leg lower. And I don't see how that doesn't occur on the longer term. The 2 and the 10, we did get some yield curve on inversion. So we're still above support of this upper trend line. We do have a falling wedge, but we've seen a little bit of pressure here. We were breaking up in yields, and then you can see this was the job number revision day. Just so happened to come out right when we were breaking out by sheer luck, right? No, it's not by sheer luck. They're doing something here. Nailed it down, and now they're trying to hold this thing down over and over and over. We've got TYX, TNX ratio heading higher. This is going to be a tailwind for gold. Now, when this gets moving here, gold is going to, we're going to break out in gold. It's going to rip. So that looks fantastic. Silver's going to follow, probably platinum, a little bit delayed behind it. So gold's up $20 an ounce. Look for this to break higher. This is a great setup for a move up. It looks fantastic. We got silver down a little bit today, but I think we're breaking. We're gonna go here. At some point, when gold breaks, silver's gonna break. I think we're gonna make another leg higher. The chart looks really good to do that. Platinum's up $15 an ounce today. We've been chopping sideways here. I've got potential flag pattern, and I can change this a little bit. Why? Because I can. So maybe this is more like this. That's not what I wanted there. I wanted that. Maybe it's an inverted flag pattern that we've got going on. We'll watch it. It doesn't have to break lower. I don't play the short-term stuff, but it could be a flag pattern that we drop down here. Palladium getting a little bit of footing where we're at. That is also pulled back quite a bit. I'd be looking for support in the general area of where it's already located. A lot of the times you make a double bottom and then you get a pullback or a consolidation move on the right-hand side, right where we're at. So sometimes you come up, it consolidates up here. Sometimes it consolidates all the way back down to this level back there. It can do anything here. But that's what I've seen with a lot of the charts. If it's strong, it stays above it. Obviously, this is pulled back below it. And we could even go sideways here and bottom. So that's palladium there. XAU to gold ratio, we are continuing to see outperformance of gold and silver mining companies. Gold and silver mining companies are going to rip. Like, it's going to be one heck of a move here. So that's a very good setup with this ratio moving higher. GDX is up 2.22% today. It's ripping, guys. This looks fantastic. We've got GDXJ up 2%. Fantissimo. I don't know if that's really fantastic, but. And then SILJ is up 1.6. See the breakout of resistance? Here we go. This could go up big. I mean, it could go up big. So we've got the momentum starting to get generated here. You can see the big candlestick on the monthly basis. Doesn't mean we go straight up. Do not confuse big with straight up. What I mean is, we can go up big, making large strides. This here's a large stride. That's going up big from $10 to $17. That's a 70% gain year to date. That is big. It didn't go straight up, though. We've had our falls here like in April and so forth. Crude oil's down 2.27%. There we are. We're right on support on top of this little shoulder-head-shoulder deal. So we're right on support. Let's see if that holds. And I'd like to see eventually a breakout of all of that. That's what I'd like to see. We're not there yet. TTF gas, we have a down day, minus 1%. Still looks good. We're making our way higher. We could get a return move here before moving on up. We've got natural gas in America up 1.3. I don't see a bottom yet. I think it's premature. Are we getting close? Yes, I think we're getting close. We're maybe a little bit more, maybe within a month or so, maybe a little bit more than a month. Maybe we could see a potential bottom, and we're waiting. We're waiting for that. Boy, XOP, yeah, you know me, holding steady. It's holding its ground at a minus 0.32, sitting on top of support. That is positive. That is not negative. Sitting on top. We've got OIH down 1%. Yeah, a little bit of resistance where we're at, but we don't have strong selling pressure. That looks good at this moment. Newcastle coal futures are down a little bit. Still looks okay. We're still above, this support area down here. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust continuing to head higher at 0.25% or so. This looks fantastic. We've got a breakout, a retest, and now we're heading higher, and we're on top of the flag pattern. This upward arrow indicates my bullishness for where I think we're going. Uranium futures pricing up 0.5%. I think we're going higher. Bullish from this point forward. Bearish from that point forward. Your turning point, 2016. Clear as day looking backwards. Difficult to buy when you're in the bottoming area. URA, the equities. This thing looks like it's ready to rip. Looks fantastic to move higher. Does that mean that it will do it immediately? No, we could chop sideways for a little bit longer, or we could rip. I don't know the short term here. But when you look at the long term, your resistance is here. That has been broken out of. And then I'm looking for a big, longer term move higher. Could be for many years. Uranium doing the same thing. Up 4.5%, getting a little bit of resistance right where we're at. Above support. URNJ up 5%. Again, above support. And now we're trying to break through some of this last resistance. Get moving. There's going to be more resistance over here too as we come back through it. Nickel up 0.3%. I'm looking for a move higher in nickel. Let's see if we can get a bottom here. Let's see if we can get a bottom. Copper down slightly. Getting a little bit of a chop going on here. Not much buying and selling pressure. It's buyers equal to sellers down here. We've got COPX. It doesn't care. It doesn't care about copper. Money's coming in and it's flowing into the equities. This here is a bull market. It started in 2020. This is your bottom. Your bottom is here. BOTTOM. It's a double bottom. We broke out of the double bottom. This is your retest right there. This is you moving up. We have a flag pattern that's broken to the upside. Now we have a little bit of resistance. We are breaking through the last of the resistance. That's the box. And as we get up here, we're going to start to probably fly. So that looks good. Lithium down slightly, just underneath resistance. It's paused. We're going higher here, guys. We're going higher. Now, does that mean tomorrow? I don't know if it's tomorrow. But it could be at any time, and I'm looking for a big move up. This is a squeeze into a double bottom and a break above this guy here. REMX already broke out. It's flying. Now, today we were down 3%. Is that a reversal candlestick? No, it's not. So just patience. Let it make you money. Let it melt its way higher. Iron ore moving sideways. I'm pretty bullish on iron ore here. Looks fantastic to move higher. We don't have a lot of selling pressure. It's one thing you want to look for. And then you want to see flag patterns. Flag patterns are when you do stuff like this. Those are continuation patterns higher. They're usually angled downward. Aluminum, we're trying to break the 2650. We want to get through it and stay up there, guys. We don't want to do a big wick. So look for a potential break and you get above there and close above it. Then it's all going to be support at that point. We want to get up in the $2,800 range, get a clear all of that. Baltic Dry Index up 2.7%. Yes, that looks good. It's going to go up. The patterns are there. We've broken out of the big consolidation. It's going to be a big move. It's probably going all the way up here. The size of this is the size of the breakout here. We've got emerging markets. We had sideways slightly lower dollar. We were slightly lower in emerging markets. Looks good to go higher. I don't see a lot of selling pressure here. I think we're going to continue our way up. Moo down 0.33. We're up against some resistance. Not any selling pressure. You see that? No reversal candlesticks. Not much selling pressure. We're going up. Going up. And we're going to break out of here. We're going to break out of there. Carry up 1.15. Looking good. Looking good. We got XHB down 0.22. Looks good. Not much selling pressure on top of support. Flag pattern. Those are all bullish characteristics. This is a bullish characteristic there. The way the candlesticks are formed. Going up. Russell up 0.83. SPX up 0.41. Going higher. NASDAQ up 0.44. Going higher. Looking good. Dow Jones Transportation up. Sitting on top of support. Looks good to go higher. XLI looking good to go higher. Getting some nice, good buying pressure today. We've got Bitcoin up a little bit. A little bit of selling pressure through here. It's close to turning. It's a tough call here. Not a clear candlestick move. But we'll see if the buyers step in or not. Ethereum up 5%. That's looking better because it's got higher lows. And that's working its way on up. So that looks pretty good. MicroStrategy up 2 point something. Bullish engulfing. Looks like it's trying to go higher. Put in a bottom here. It looks good. And then the VIX is down 1.22. That's being held down by the plunge protection team. A-OK. So that looks good. So that's why I see the markets here, guys. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website. We've got a midweek update being released later today. So look for that. If you want to join, special is the coupon code. The midweek updates are the areas or the time that I go over all the areas on what I think looks good in the companies that I really like. That's all I've got. So we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.